Hello and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Kubrali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada. Ontario reversing decision to dissolve Peel Region. Retired Toronto construction worker to buy downtown home after winning Lotto's 649 prize. Ontario man extradited from US on child sexual offense charges. Man dead after being found shot in the beaches, suspect charged. Transport Canada says Tesla recall will affect roughly 193,000 cars in Canada. Get ready, Doug Ford teases beer and wine in Ontario corner stores, grocery stores. Chow defends support for renaming stadium after Rob Ford, saying she understands pain of losing a loved one. Those were the headlines, and let's jump right into the details. A 24-year-old man has died following a shooting in Toronto's East End on Tuesday. Police say that they responded to reports of a man lying on the ground on the Lockwood Road and Queen Street East area just after 6 a.m. Officers located a man suffering from gunshot wounds and he was pronounced dead at the scene, investigators said. The victim has now been identified as Nathan Samuel of Toronto. According to police, 18 years old Toronto resident Jared Shukoff has been charged with second-degree murder in connection with the fatal shooting. Investigators are asking anyone with the information about the incident to contact police at 416-808-7400, Crime Stoppers anonymously at 416-222-TIPS-8477 or at www.222tips.com. The Doug Ford government will no longer dissolve the region of Peel. The announcement made by Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing Paul Calandra on Wednesday afternoon will reverse plans that would have seen Mississauga, Brampton and Caledon become single-tier independent cities by 2025. In the summer, the Progressive Conservatives fast-track legislation dubbed the Hazel-McCullen Act through Queen's Park, skipping public consultation and putting the onus on a transition board to review issues related to finance, governance and shade core services. Instead, the government will introduce legislation in the new year that would recalibrate the mandate of Peel Region Transition Board to focus on making local governments more efficient. This will include improving regional services like policing, paramedics, and public health. The board will be asked to make recommendations on optimizing the delivery of services that support the commitment to build more homes. Officials said these recommendations will help remove a duplicative layer of regional bureaucracy, although it's unclear how this will work considering shared governance will still be in place. Both Brampton and Caledon had expressed concerns about dissolving Peel Region before the Ford government passed legislation. Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown said the tax ramifications would be severe, citing a jump of about 38%. He also expressed concern about shared services. This is the third major policy reversal since Calandra took over the housing file in September. The other two policies included the government's decision to carve up the Green Belt and alter urban boundaries without proper consultation. NDP leader Marit Stiles said in a statement that while it's positive the government is reversing their plans, it has become a concerning pattern. In this case, Mr. Ford and Ms. Bonnie Crombie used the people of Peel as pawns in some bizarre political chess game, Stiles said. Crombie, the outgoing mayor of Mississauga and current leader of the Ontario Liberal Party, indicated that she didn't believe this announcement was the end of her vision for an independent Mississauga. There is no indication at this time that the province will dissolve Peel Region at a later date. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow is defending her support for renaming a stadium in Etobicoke after former Mayor Rob Ford, despite criticism about the effort. Chow lost her husband, former city councillor and federal NDP leader Jack Layton, to cancer in 2011. The motion added to the agenda last week by Councillor Ainsley revives the 2017 effort to name the stadium in Centennial Park after the late mayor. It asks Council to skip over the normal policy for renaming city property in order to honor Ford, who died from a rare cancer in 2016 at the age of 46. But some councillors have said that they won't support the motion to honor the controversial former mayor, who became better known for the sum of his problematic personal behavior than his civic achievements during a tumultuous single term in office from 2010 to 2014. While on council, Ford apologized for using racial slurs. As mayor, he was criticized for regularly skipping the city's Pride festivities, though he did attend a flag-raising Pride week in 2013. Moyes said he would not be supporting the motion. Also speaking with reporters Wednesday, Councillor Brad Bradford said he sees both sides of the issue but that he is unsure how he will vote. However, Bradford did say that council should not be ignoring the processes that it has spent time developing for renaming properties. He said both the motion to rename the stadium after Ford and another motion being brought forward over the renaming of Dundas Street skip over that process. Tesla's recall over its autopilot function will affect about 193,000 vehicles in Canada. Transport Canada says Tesla will provide an over-the-air software update to fix the advanced driver assistance features. Transport Canada says the recall will be added to its database of vehicles with safety recalls. Tesla has recalled more than 2 million cars across its model lineup, which were produced between October 5, 2012 and December 7 of this year, after a lengthy investigation by the U.S. National Highway Safety Administration. U.S. safety regulators had investigated a series of crashes involving Tesla's autopilot features, some of which were fatal. Tesla did not respond to a request for comment. Beer and wine could be coming to a corner store near you. In a video posted to Twitter on Wednesday, the Premier of Ontario appears in an aisle of convenience stores saying, "We made a promise to you to bring beer and wine to convenience stores and grocery stores across the province of Ontario. Get ready." Over the summer, the province met with stakeholders to formulate a plan to make good on Ford's promise, first presented as part of his 2018 election campaign. The Master Framework Agreements, first signed in 2015 under Kathleen Wynne's Liberal government, limited the expansion of beer and wine sales to 450 grocery stores, effectively providing the beer store with a monopoly on selling beer in 12 and 24 packs. The agreement expires in 2025. Ford told reporters in November that the beer store will still play an important role in the whole system once changes are implemented. Ford is expected to make a follow-up announcement on Thursday with details about beer and wine sales in Ontario corner stores. A Peterborough man is back in police custody after he failed to attend court for sentencing on numerous sexual offences involving children. Police said that in May of 2022, 3 warrants were issued for the man's arrest. An investigation into the man's whereabouts resulted in him being located in an undisclosed location in West Virginia, police say. Police say that officers from the United States Marshal Service arrested the man and began the extradition process in September. On December 12th, police officers from Peterborough traveled to Pittsburgh, where they took custody of the suspect and returned him to Peterborough. The accused is being held in Peterborough and will appear in court on Wednesday. Identifying details are not being released to protect the identity of victims. Retired construction worker can now fulfill his dream of buying a home in downtown Toronto after winning a major Lotto 649 prize. Rafael Mesa Valdez won $5 million in the Lotto 649 jackpot draw on November 29th after regularly playing the lottery for the last 30 years. It's Valdez's first big win. "I went to the store and asked the clerk for a printout of the winning numbers. As I was matching the numbers, the last number was covered by my thumb. When I noticed it matched, I was shocked," Valdez recalled. "I went to the ticket checker to double check and saw all zeros. I was so happy. I had hoped this day would come." Valdez then went home to celebrate his winnings with his wife over a nice dinner, who apparently did not believe that he won at first. "She thought I was joking," he said. With his windfall, Valdez said he is going to buy a condo in downtown Toronto. "When I moved here, I always wanted to live downtown, and now I will. My heart is filled with joy and gratitude," Valdez said. The winning ticket was bought from ABC Convenient on Bloor Street. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel.